This is the Madden Championship Series from USAA Stadium. As the official salute to service partner of Madden and the NFL, USAA is proud to serve the military community and their families.
Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Right to the air goes Nix. This will be swung out wide for Taylor.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? They were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down.
Nix to the air.
This is caught inside the 15.
And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10.
And a huge play that time. 42 yards.
They'll run here with Taylor.
And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Jonathan Taylor, a touchdown machine. He's going to get plenty of looks down here near the goal line. So if I'm on defense, I might start getting prepared to see his number called a couple of more times.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
They'll try and throw. Here's Nix. That is caught. Touchdown, Legends. Cooper Kupp,
a 5-yard touchdown. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. That was a big throw right there on 3rd and goal.
And the defense has to be prepared for you to throw the ball on 3rd and goal. Because really, 2nd down, 2nd and goal, that's your play action time, and you're not sure whether they're going to run it or throw it. 3rd down, you're usually sure they're probably going to pass it. Even more impressive that they got it done. And on the opening drive of the game.
And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go. Here's Willis now off the play fake.
Oh, he's going to air it out right away.
A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking.
This is intercepted.
Sauce Gardner picks it off.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and the receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Looking for his big receiver, Marshall.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Now it's 2nd and 10. Now it's Nix.
Over the middle, it's complete to McCaffrey. And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way in for the touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey
57 yards. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that'll make the score 14-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as these guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard.
We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Hello all, Kate Scott up here in the booth. And joining me, as always, my partner, Brock Heward. All right, Brock, everyone hoping we see a competitive contest here. And both teams feel they can provide that.
Yeah, this should be a good one. I mean, just stack these two teams up. We've all done our homework. They've done a lot more practice time and film watching and everything else. But by all accounts, the numbers will tell you, the count will tell you, we're going to have a competitive chess match, and I can't wait to.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. He dodged the tackle. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. It's a gain of 22. And the Bills have a first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
Let's go. Ready?
1st and 10 here. Ward. This is a heater going deep. Brought in inside the 20. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
There we go. Sack Cowboy 80. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready, right?
First down throw here for Ward. Here's a screen for Achane. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, That defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On third and long, it's Ward. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to run for it. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he can get the first down.
Lions. Viking 18.
On fourth down, Ward escapes the pocket. And all that pressure gets it done. That's a sack on fourth down as they force the turnover.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
Rolling left, buying some time. This pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. They pick the hands off. Now Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Shotgun snap to Nix. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Bills take over inside the 35 after the interception and a spirited return. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
It is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going. That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Achane gets this on the draw. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Ward's going to throw here on third. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. So some time to maybe reconsider what to do on fourth down. That's the end of the first quarter. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. And they are passing on the field goal attempt. They're going for this on fourth down. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And the huge conversion gets them a new set of downs. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Go.
Ward, a quick throw, complete. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle. Just a yard left to go on second down. And the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
Here we go.
Man in motion out of the slot. Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Oh, my. It's intercepted in the end zone. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Chased out to his right. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Cooper caught the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. I'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Second down. Here's Nix again. He put some juice on a deep throw. They connect on the deep shot. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down. From the gun, Taylor. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Has him on a quick hitter. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. Nix off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down. Nix from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Third and long for him here. It's a big strike to Hill. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Throwing here. Nix. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice first and goal here from the 2.
Complete to Gunnar Hill. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Taylor is into the end zone. Touchdown! These guys get their first point to this game just before halftime. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Shaheed now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here.
Come on, ready, go. Drop 60, drop 60. Drag him, 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Check out.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Malachi Starks. That last interception gave him a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead.
And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
They'll take over first down 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Throwing on first down, Nix. Completed over the middle. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that'll set them up with a fresh set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Brings up second and 10.
Here's Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. They'll throw again. Nix. Short pass brought in. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that is good for a first down.
That's good for a first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Taylor from the pistol. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Pickup of 8 on the run. And that sets up second and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 33-yard line.
Play action with Nix. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
It's complete. Play made by Cup. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
On first and 10, here's Nix. Caught just shy of the goal line. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
First and goal at the 3.
It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied. Ball still at the 3 as they get set for second and goal.
Leads to second and goal at the 3.
Nix now to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown. These guys grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. That's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Shaheed now to return. And they'll have half the work done for them already. He's out of bounds right at the midfield strike.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking.
Pressure's on him, and it's going to get home. He's dropped. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Second down.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Ward off the play fake. Vacates quickly left side. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. On third and long, it's Ward. Escapes out to the left. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a fourth down.
Hey, third down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. But it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
Fourth down, here's Ward. And that's going to wind up incomplete as they're gambled. It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason. And it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Hello, everybody. Alongside Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, let's dive right in. What are you looking forward to in this one?
Yeah, just about everything, Kate. But these are two such evenly matched teams. You and I know there's going to be 2, 3, 4 plays in this game that will likely define the outcome. That is the beauty of the NFL each and every weekend. Each and every Thursday and Sunday and Monday night, they come down to a couple plays. Who will they be? What will they be? When will they be? Tune in and watch.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Nick starting with a pass. That's caught. It's home downfield. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Knicks now on 1st and 10. Buying some time right. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to bring up 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On 1st down, it's Knicks. This is Cox. That's Cup. And he is in. Touchdown. These guys take a 6-0 lead right away. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. Chris Boswell for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the NFC Pro Bowlers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Here's Thornton on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Lasers this one deep down the middle. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Malachi Starks. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. So happy you're with us, folks. Should be a game to remember for all involved. And we are off and underway here in Oakland. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They go play action with Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. Picked up by Nate Hobbs. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield.
Jackson's pass.
Working to put a drive together.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. They'll drop this down to Taylor.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They pick up 11 in addition to moving the chains.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
They'll be caught. It's Cup. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards on the play.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
They'll go play action with Nix. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Legends touchdown. Cooper Kupp, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. Boswell good with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Lakers take over 1st and 10.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 3.
From the gun, Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and shorted the sticks.
And he is going to have the 49ers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Jackson.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
4th down. Here's Jackson. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field.
Nick's going to keep this himself.
Opted to run for it. The decision
It's a stadium so big you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Welcome in, everyone. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt on the call for you for this one, and I'm sure a lot of people in attendance.
Hey, I'm doing good. How are you?
From home, Brock. They've already got the winner made up in their mind, but I'll tell you one thing. We've got a sideline down there ready to dispel that eye test.
Well, all that talk before the game is just that talk. You can look at past performance. You can look at metrics. You can spin any numbers you want.
That's good. I appreciate you watching, bro. Appreciate it.
Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And off we go from Dallas. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
You play Madden? Oh, you just came in?
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Opening play, and Bo will throw. This is complete to Ferguson on left. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45.
How come, Howdy? Why not play anymore?
And it gets him a first down. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Shit.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by
Oh my
Darian
gosh,
Porter.
dude.
And he brings it back for the pick six and the Atlanta touchdown.
Well, that is quite the tone setter and very different between the two sides. Offense, that's disaster. But defensively, you've just lit the flame of emotion, and now you want to build on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone. For a touchback.
Sorry, I didn't meet this guy.
All set to go now from the 35.
And I'm talking.
Back to the
Playing a
air,
PS5 and a
next
PS4. Dang, bro. Scramble.
And after one play, this drive might already be in front.
Damn it.
It's going to push him back for second down.
6-7, right?
Nix from the gun.
Ah.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3rd and long for Nix. Up to the right side, finds Cup. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
I don't know. PCs.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just
feel
not
like I
getting
would
as
suck
much
at
in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He's Cup once more. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know, though.
You just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
He was looking for Zay Flowers. And it's going to be second down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on
Dude, how am I dropping?
your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
He was looking for Cooper Kupp. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised
What games do you play, bro?
to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time the plant was closed.
Here we go on fourth, Knicks. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Taking a chance to the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though. We've got second down. It's going to be something.
You might have to go away. Sorry, I didn't do that.
No, they like to take their shots.
CD? Oh, CD.
And we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage. Trying to keep everything in front of them. The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
Okay.
Burrow from the gun.
Ooh.
That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Falcon first down.
First down, Falcons.
To throw again, it's Burrow. This is Loveland working the right side. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends.
This is the absolute best.
Any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Again, it's Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
On third down, here's Burrow. Escapes the pocket. And man, Loveland has it.
Good time.
And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to...
Oh, what is my corner doing, bro?
And look at the footwork there.
That is
Touchdown.
ridiculous.
The Falcons get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. It's a Jonathan Taylor.
He should have picked that off or made it attempt to stop it.
But we'll see if that's a point that they regret not having later on in this contest. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. This, our last play of the quarter. On first and 10, here's Nix. Forced out to his right. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. We are absolutely sprinting through this game, already through one quarter. And we're back. Teams are ready. It's time for the second quarter. They start out second and 10. Nix now to throw. Going with a screen to Taylor. Down the sideline.
Got juked out.
Along the sideline inside the 25. He makes it in for the touchdown.
Dang, that's good.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball. He gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
I just gotta play better B, but
Get it back to within 6.
should be now.
So here's the kickoff. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Starting from the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Starting out with an empty backfield, Gronk. Here they come. First and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Before he's brought down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He's looking for Colston Loveland. And now it's second down.
It's now second and 10.
Burrow out of the shotgun. This is a heater going deep. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for Cooper Kupp. And things look tougher now with third and long. Here he goes, third and long. Finds the end route complete. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They gain 11 on that play. And that is good enough for Atlanta, first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Falcon first down.
And the Falcons first down.
To the air again, it's Burrow. Finds him over the middle. It's inside the 10. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. Raheem Morris keeping his offense out there. They're going for 2. Complete at the 2. And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead.
Quarterback's best friend, big targets in the red zone. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
Sanders all set to send it away. Return coming from the 6. Trying to get fancy, but it's a loose football. And they steal it back on the return. No, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right at a young age. You're always coaching those guys, hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
Working inside the red zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons both racing them to the halftime locker room. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all, at this point, expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Sanders all set to send it away.
Sanders set to kick off.
Here's a return from the 7. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
A loss of 5 yards. It's second down.
Things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on second down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down. They're in the long for him here. That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner to the 48. Working quickly here.
37. And a first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Nix with it on first. This is Kupp. That's Kupp. it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
23-yard line.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Stand here. Hold on a second. 11, ready.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. So that brings up 2nd down. They'll throw again. Nix. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off by Darian Porter. And the Falcons will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return. Here's Thomas Morstead out for the opening kick. And another Madden Ultimate Team contest is underway. Has it at the 11. And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
19, Charger, 19, go!
Starting this drive with a design run. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. They gain 11 on that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Let's go! Cowboy! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal! 60 Bison, 60...
Man in motion here. They'll run here on 1st down. He's out to clear. Along the right sideline, there's space. All the way, touchdown, Indy. The Colts take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Play action with Nix. This is complete to Ferguson out left. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. An excellent game, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Buys time, rolling right. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
On the move, headed right. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Once more, it's Nix. This finds its target. That's Taylor. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Results in a 1st down.
Nix to throw again. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they face 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Here's Nix. Caught. Cooper Kupp makes the play. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. There's the fake. Here's Nix. Stays in bounds and makes the catch. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing it again here. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And he will not get the first, but oh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down. Brought in. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
They're going Taylor. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this gets them well away from dangerous. He is up past their 20. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
For a Colts, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Left side, it's caught by Rice. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on 1st down.
At the 23-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. And you just get the play off. Chased out to his right. And that is how our 1st quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. So they'll get to scheme about this 3rd down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of 1. The Colts have taken the early lead. More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They have it on 3rd and 9.
70 Lions.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on 3rd down.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
Here we go, 4th down, Burrow. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown! Chris Boswell for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the NFC Pro Bowlers tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
He plays the design run. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. 18 Robert, 18. Ready?
Burrow to the air now. Catch is made down the right sideline. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On 1st down, here's Burrow. Headed out right. He's got it inside the 25. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. These last 2 snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
They go to him again, Brock, and they deny him the line again. That's another loss. This one sets up 4th down.
Well, it was bad enough that the previous run went backwards. You've got to have balance in this league. I mean, really do. There's no chance offensively to find sustained success unless you present run and pass to a defense. And right now, this defense is owning the run game.
And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Nicks off the play action. Escapes the pocket. And he will slide down just a little bit shy of getting that 1st down, but better to avoid the hit. Smart play there, and it's going to set up 2nd and 1 at most.
At the 37-yard line.
Nicks from the gun. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter. will get some extra help with that return. And after the interception, they're going to be down inside the 40.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Well, that's one of those plays when you call it, you expect to get decent yards every time.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. Happy to be on hand. I'm Brandon Gunn with Charles Davis. And before we kick, partner, your keys to the game, please.
Well, my keys are on the defensive side of the ball for both teams. And the big one, making sure you avoid giving up the big play. These safeties are going to get tested all game long. Their job, keep the ball in front of them, tackle people, make them run extra plays in order to try and score.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Let's go. 70, 65, 65, go.
Right to the air is Willis.
Well, he's going to take a shot right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
60 Vikings, 60. Dragon 60. 60 Vikings, 18, 7.
Now Willis.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know that there's probably another throw coming on third down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Willis.
And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
10 at the 33-yard line.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
18, run, 19, ready.
Willis will look to throw it.
Got a man open. It's Darren Waller.
Down the left sideline. And he's going to be taken out of bounds, but not before he gets this all the way down to the 10.
A big play there on the catch and run. 57 yards.
First down. First down and goal to go.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. First and goal.
Here we go, step.
To the left side and caught by Hester. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Devin Hester, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. And not what he was hoping for when he brought it out. They're going to get him down short of the 15-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Here's Nix. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. That was Will Anderson getting home and finishing the play. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety.
All right, partner, Deuce is wild on this sequence. 2 plays, 2 sacks, and now 2 points thanks to the safety. Offensively, there just didn't seem to be much of a plan when they came out on attack. That let the defense create a little chaos up front and set up one of their guys to make the play and get through and record the sack.
The Atlanta offense out there for that next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There he goes, right side. Kyle Pitts, touchdown, Falcons. Kyle Pitts, 70 yards. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Not even 2 minutes into this football game, already we've had 2 scores.